2.
Wait. Hold up right there. Because if you were to tell me a week ago, a month ago, that I was about to have the dopest race experience and weekend that I've had so far this year, I don't know if I would have believed you. In fact, I was getting a little nervous, even anxious, trying to find the right event for me, for my skill level, the type of bike I like to ride. But man, am I glad that I persevered, because this event was sick. And I want to help you find your event, prepare for your event, and send it on that first event.
So, why did you choose to sign up for a mountain bike event?
Well, a few different reasons, but the first one being for community. I feel like joining a mountain bike event, whether it's a race or whether it's actually like a Sea Otter Classic or just a local event, that's the best way to connect with a mountain bike community. And let's just face it, I feel like hobbies are more fun when you do it with other people that love doing it too. So I found the Dog River Super D just by doing a website search, and what really drew me to it was it looked pretty like casual. They even talked about it right on the website. Like, this is really just a fun time to go down the mountain on our bikes. We're gonna have hot dogs and some beers and enjoy each other and kind of see what happens as far as the actual racing part goes. So it was more of an event, but that leads me into what I'm most nervous for, which is that there's a 1 mile climb in the middle of the race. So the whole thing is a 6.5 miles. You start with a 1 mile descent, then you do a 1 mile climb, I think 880 feet of climbing, and then you finish out the descent at the end. So I'm really nervous. I haven't ever done a race like that. I've obviously done trails like that, but to actually be trying to push yourself and actually climbing at a faster rate rather than just sitting back and spinning, I think that's gonna be a big challenge.
Now that I successfully signed up for the event, it was time to prepare, which in my case meant finding and riding the longest descents to build up my endurance.
So, how do you feel about the race this weekend?
I'm freaking stoked. It's a new style of race. It's like a combination of enduro and downhill, but all in one go. So I'm kind of excited to see if I'm totally exhausted or if it's actually pretty sick. To get prepared for the race, I've been doing a lot of riding. Honestly, just a lot of riding, a lot of different terrain. I think the biggest thing is go in it to have fun. The race and the events are really just about enjoying other mountain bikers, enjoying the scene, and you might find that actually you really love this and you want to progress and you want to train harder, but the biggest advice I can give is go in it for fun. So today's training run is called Funner, and I'm pretty sure it's called that because it's funner than a lot of more trails. No, but it's a sick, kind of steady descent. I think it's about 4.5 miles, but I think a lot of chunk, a lot of flow, so a good mixture of that terrain.
Any other insights you have to share with other riders?
Nope, that's it.
All right, let's get riding.
Phew. Oh, that's fun. That's funner. Yoo! Sick. Yo, that's fun. See, I could just do that over and over and over. That is freaking fun.
All right, Wendy, where are we?
Well, we are on our way to the race. We set off at 5:45 this morning, and I took a little nap at the beginning. Thank you to Josh, who was driving. We're on our way to Mount Hood, and we're about 30 minutes out.
Sweet. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I definitely need to stretch, and I'm a little tight, but I feel like once I get stretched out and do the pre-run, I'm gonna be feeling a lot better.
All right, we'll see you there.
You. When I got to the event, I got my registration and number plate right away. People were pretty quiet at first until we got sardined into the shuttle van and headed up for our practice run.
Let's get it.
Thank you. The moment I dropped in for my practice ride, I was stoked. The dirt was tacky, the air was fresh, and the trail was frickin' fun. I decided to take it pretty easy to save energy and just get an idea of the course.
When I got to the climb I had been dreading, I was actually surprised that it didn't feel too bad. In fact, it was over before I knew it. The rest of the ride down was fun and flowy, except for one rocky chute and a few tight switchbacks. My T8 was the perfect bike for this trail with how agile and versatile it is. With practice behind me, it was time for the main event, and the nerves were hitting. It didn't help that I had to wait about an hour at the top before dropping. When I finally did get to drop in, I started strong, but I took a turn when that climb came. Unlike in practice, I pushed hard and I felt it in my entire body. When the trail turned to descending again, I finally felt a wave of relief, but felt myself getting a little sloppy. So I gave myself a motivational pep talk.
All right, chill it and send it. Didn't know that chill and send could go together, but they can't. Okay.
In the last couple miles, I felt amazing. My side ache was gone and I got to just rip. Before I knew it, I crossed the finish line, and come to find out, I actually took second place in my category. With racing behind us, it was time to party. We had drinks, ate some bomb hot dogs, and even got to do a raffle. All in all, it was an awesome experience.
Well, that's a wrap. My first race on the Polygon Siskiu T8 was epic. This trail and this system was amazing, and let alone the people, the community. I mean, I've already made friends that I'm definitely going to be riding with in the future. Above all, I hope this inspired you to find an event and just go out there and have fun. If you have any questions, I'll be hanging out in the comments to answer those. But in the meantime, get on the trails and get ripping.